Namaskar and welcome to 𝗺𝗲𝗀𝗃. After many months we are making this video. It has to be something important. It is related with astrology, it is related with yoga, it is related with the most important thing that can sort out your life. Ketu, the south node of the moon, mysterious. Let's talk about it. Let's understand Ketu planet. It's not a planet at all. It's a force. If moon is here and earth is here, the force in between moon and earth is Rahu, and the force beyond is Ketu. In the mythological system, Hindu system, I shouldn't say Hindu system, it's just mythological system, it is written as the headless. It doesn't have a head. So this force doesn't understand. It doesn't have that logic thing. It goes with your gut feeling. In this spiritual world, and one day the modern science will also say, modern science is just following up with the spiritual system. Gut is your first brain, second is your heart, third one, this is your brain, which is just a central processing unit. We don't have just these five senses. We have more than that. This body itself is made up of 5 elements. Inside you, who's enjoying this body, is made up of 16 elements. Someday we'll talk about it. Every Sunday we have a satsang. Description is in the link to join the group is in the description. We talk these things very briefly there. We answer one-on-one. You can join it. Now, Ketu, this force, doesn't understand the logic of the mind. The logic of the brain which says, oh, I have to do this, only then I will get there. It doesn't have a plan. It goes with the gut feeling. Now it feels like to do this, then it feels like to do that. It feels like, oh, this is good, or this might not be. It goes like this. The microbes, the fauna, the flora, fauna, how do you say it? The microbes inside your intestine, that's Ketu. If your microbe is disturbed, you are more likely to get into depression, you are more likely to get into psychological states which modern science cannot even treat. It can't, there is no treatment, it's just the bacterial health in the intestine is disturbed. This is what we need to understand. It goes very minute if we try to go minute. So Ketu planet rules it. Ketu plays the physicality, the role in your health, mental health. Ketu plays the role of your soul. How to achieve peace. Ketu's only food is the food for your soul. What are you giving to your soul? How do we see it? We see in your chart, astrological chart, where the Ketu planet is placed. And in that placement, which zodiac sign is there. So let's suppose it's just an example. We cannot go through all the examples here. That's why I say book your consultations. They are paid, by the way. So what happens? Anyways, since we have said that If you want to book your consultation, email ID is in the description. It's flashing here also, website, go there, send an email, we'll get back. Now what is happening? If Ketu is placed in your Aries sign, for now let's call it's in Aries sign. All these signs we are considering in the ascendant for now. The condition would be different. We just need to implement houses, aspect of houses there. So let's talk first house, Ketu there in Aries. What happens? Food for soul comes from action. Which action? Action towards your spiritual upliftment. But at the same time, implementing love in your actions, daily actions, day-to-day work becomes food for your soul. Without action, you will feel like as if you are losing your life. You need to act. In this materialistic world, though Ketu represents non-materialism, but here you will have to work in materialism and remaining disattached. That will become the food for your soul. That's why we need a guru who tells what you need to do, how you need to do. Now let's put Taurus in Ketu, or Ketu in Taurus in ascendant in first house. Now what is happening? There are many other factors also. Rahu is completely opposite to it. Ketu here, Taurus, the food, sweet things, the very stubbornness that you carry to do things in your life, Ketu will take away from you. So the whole understanding you will get down to your soul when you will understand how to leave your stubbornness. Ketu will teach you that, one way or the other. Third zodiac sign, Ketu is not considered to be good here. But what Ketu wants here? The person becomes mean. They are very mean they just will go to any extent, not any extent, but they will be mean enough, always seeking benefit for themselves. Ketu will take away. Until you don't give that away, until you don't become a person who helps everybody without keeping your own selfish goals behind it, Ketu will kick you. And depending where Mercury is sitting too. If Mercury planet is looking at this house somehow, then situation becomes a little more stubborn. It becomes hard for the person to leave that thought process where they want things betterment for themselves, which is good. We should look for it. But Ketu wants to take away. Your soul will not feel satisfied until you will become free from that greed. Cancer zodiac sign. With Cancer, it's all about love, all about flow, all about giving. When you give peace, Cancer sign is ruled by Moon. So it somehow afflicts Moon. So until you will not give peace to others, your peace is always in danger. Your soul will get peace when you give peace to others. Now let's put Leo here. The food for soul becomes once you leave your ego, once you leave that very character of, oh, I am this, I am that, I am doctor, I am engineer, I am this officer, I am this president, your soul will always remain empty. The food, definitely leaving this ego. Sixth zodiac sign. Now in sixth zodiac sign, it's again ruled by Mercury. Rahu is also ruling this zodiac sign. Here it is quite a thing where the person doesn't even know what they want. It's all foggy. How to remove this fog? Meditation, becoming surrendered student, surrender to a guru, surrender to your God, surrender at least somewhere. This fog will go away. Then you will feed your soul. Seventh zodiac sign. It is represented by, again, ruled by Venus. It controls sea. So the god or goddess of sea also becomes important here. Going near a sea, then meditating. Again, it's ruled by Venus. So having ghee, having sugary things, having peaceful environment, meditating near the sea especially, that will become the food for your soul. You will be very sweet oriented. It's Venus, no? It wants sweet things. Then comes the eighth zodiac sign, ruled by Mars. Again, action, but which action? It takes you towards occult. It takes you towards deep hidden knowledges which are not available otherwise, by researching. Then comes the ninth zodiac sign, which is ruled by Jupiter, Guru itself. Best position for the Ketu, but you need to have a guru. Seeking divine knowledge, that becomes food for your soul. Then let's move towards 10th zodiac sign, ruled by Saturn. How is the zodiac sign there? Capricorn. We have seen a crocodile here. So this zodiac signs, again, this is to make somebody or help somebody get out of the jaws of a crocodile. Somebody might be struggling in their life in whatever corner. It could be they might be struggling in their job, they might be struggling in life some other ways. Emotional aspect will go to the Cancer, the otherworldly things. Then helping them. You will feel better, your soul will feel better by helping others in that aspect, by serving society. 11th zodiac sign. Again, it is ruled by Saturn, and again, things go the same. Helping people who are helpless. Becoming voice for somebody who are unable to speak for themselves, who are unable to have justice for themselves, helping them. Saturn is the planet of justice, helping them there. Your own soul will get its food. I will tell you later on why it is important. Then comes 12th zodiac sign. This itself is ruled by Ketu and Jupiter. Now here's the interesting aspect. The 𝗵𝗲𝗹𝗁, the deity of Ketu, is omnipresent God. Without form, no shape. Brahma, we call it. Not Brahma, but Brahman. We call it as a popular Western word. But omnipresence is good enough to understand. Omnipresent form. Nirakar. Then, in Indian system, we call it Chitragupta. That is Pratyadi-devta. Hidden. Ketu is hidden, as I earlier mentioned. It's very mysterious. So Chitragupta, Chitra means photograph, Gupta means secret. So there is something inside who's taking secretly photographs, the photographic memory. What good you might have done, what bad you might have done, it keeps on taking pictures. So what is happening at the last moment of your life, when you're leaving the body, when your brain is depleting from oxygen, in microseconds, all of those pictures are repeated in front of you, which are very prominent in your life. and the soul itself decides at the very time what to do in the next. And it is not partial at that moment, not at all. It knows what was good, what was bad. So there are marks on its own system. It becomes Pitradosh later on for the progeny. We will talk about it in some other video. Now what is happening? This Chitragupta is giving that photographic memory at the last moment. Keep it clean. That's why Ketu is important. If we go into the mythological system of India and we see avatars, the very first avatar, which was 𝗪𝗃𝗲𝗄, we can say the water god, that god itself is representation of Ketu, the fish god. And if we go in many other civilizations, we will find this representation. You cannot eat fish. You shouldn't eat fish. All the animals who have tails, almost every animal has a tail. The tail itself is represented by Ketu. And if we look at this Pisces sign where Ketu is ruling, you see this sign itself is represented by fishes, 2 fishes. The ultimate liberation, we call it Ketu, is the karak or the reason, or is a catalyst of liberation, moksha. If we see this Pisces, 2 fishes, these 2 fishes are 𝗃𝗲 and 𝗃𝗃𝗃, left nostril and right nostril. They lead towards your 𝗃𝗃 and 𝗃𝗃𝗃. These 2 nadis, and in between these 2 nadis is Sushumna, which leads to your crown chakra. By bringing balance in this Pisces, in this Ketu, energy can transform into, or can transcend into Sushumna and rise above. Ketu is very important, very important. Doesn't matter what you do in life, but you need to feed your soul. We need to feed. It is the doorway to moksha. Though otherwise video will become too big. That's why I say join the satsang every Sunday. Timing is given in the group's description. So you need to give us go in the description, find the link to join the group. We will add you in the group. So every Sunday you can join the satsang. There, in that we talk very briefly. And if you have your personal questions, although sometimes related to spirituality, we share that. I think this much we will do for today, and we will see you in the next video with more interesting aspects of life. Pranam.